Hello everybody and welcome back to Marvel Rivals. In this video I'm going to be going over Venom's abilities. So if you have not gotten access to the game yet, or you just want to figure out what character you want to play, this video is on Venom to see if you would like him. So let's just jump right into it.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
So Venom's passive ability is called Alien Biology. He basically gets Spider-Man's passive ability, where he can run up to walls, and if you hold space, he can climb on them. And if you click, he can run up them and go to the side a little bit. It is a little bit finicky sometimes, but I feel like with most Spider-Man games that aren't solely focused on Spider-Man, the wall crawling can be kind of weird. And since I'm up here, I might as well go straight into his F ability, which is Frenzied Arrival. As long as he's in the air, you'll be able to see it is activated, and you can pick a spot. He dashes to the target's location and lands on them, knocking them back. So you can see it does a decent amount of damage, and it knocks them back. His main attack, I know I'm doing this kind of out of order, but his main attack, you would think he'd be like the punchy kind of guy, but he actually pulls out his tentacles and kind of whips at people. So his range is a little confusing to see, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty good. It's not super long range, but it does a decent amount of damage, especially if you're hitting headshots. If you're not, it still does a decent amount if you're hitting them in general. So Venom wouldn't be Venom without using some Spider-Man abilities besides this as passive. His shift is also a Spider-Man swing. You can press shift and he can swing somewhere. You only get one of those every once in a while, so make sure you make them count. But it is just a general swing. And that can also land into his F ability. Again, his F ability is if you're in the air at all, you can use it as long as it's higher than your normal jump range.
Fresh meat.
Venom's alternate fire is called Cellular Corrosion. He basically whips out a bunch of tentacles and anyone in the area gets stunned. So it is a smaller area, so you probably will have to be somewhat close. As you can see, that once I click it, you'll be able to see there's a circle that appears. And you can basically grab those people and latch onto them. And if they stay in it for long enough, they will get stunned once it does that kind of crushing thing. So as you can see, I'm currently getting shot in the face by a Galactobot. But that is to go into his E ability, which is Symbiotic Resilience. He grants bonus health against damage. The lower Venom's health, the greater the bonus health generated is. So you can see I'm at about, we'll say half health right there. And if I press it, you can see he gains a lot of health temporarily. After letting him shoot at me a little more, you could see it's still a decent amount. The more damage you take, the more that shield will be. His ultimate ability is called Feast of the Abyss. He basically burrows underground, and then you can kind of, and you can move around, and then you can press a button, and it will allow you to like kind of snap up and eat some people below you, and that also gives you health back, which I think is kind of cool. So I'm gonna show it off right now. So I can click Devour, eats a bunch of people, and you can see I got a bunch of shield back. And this shield lasts a lot longer. Well, not super long, but it lasts a lot longer than your E ability would. Note that this does stack with his E ability, so you can do both if you want to.
Double kill!
So Venom's team-up ability is with Spider-Man and Penny Parker, basically the two other spider people in this game. And he basically infuses them with Venom, and it gives them an ability where they can basically knock people back and get them away from them. And it does deal a little bit of damage. I'm going to quick swap over to Spider-Man to show this a little better.
Please, can we discover Aunt May's cherry pie dimension?
As you can see, Spider-Man has a little bit of symbiote on his shoulder now that Venom is on his team. And he gets the little C ability, which I can go and press. And you can see it knocks people back and does a little bit of damage. And it is the same thing with Penny Parker. But otherwise, that's Venom. What do you guys think of him? Do you think he's cool? Do you think he needs some work? Let me know down in the comments. Also, if you guys like this video, make sure you do everything every other YouTuber tells you to do. and I'll see you guys in the next one.